Welcome back to Bay Sunday. We heard from a former Raider earlier. Now time to jump across the Bay to the 49ers. A lot of excitement brewing around the team, of course. Coming off a big year and doing well this year. Coach Harbaugh, of course, the new stadium. Here to chat about the team's involvement in all things community is the Niners Director of Community Relations and 49er Foundation. Pleased to welcome Joanne Pasternak. How are you?
Great, thank you.
You must be a busy lady. We were just talking, you got so much stuff going on. The team is just great. And as the success kind of buoys the team, I bet your phone rings a little bit more, doesn't it?
We have so much fun. Honestly, there's nothing we want more than to be able to be out there doing as much as we can for the community, both on and off the field. We love that our fans cheer for us on game day, and we love to be able to give back to them when we're not on the field.
Okay, you are the Director of Community Relations. So you're not hanging out with the football players day in, day out. You're getting those players off the field and into the community. Tell us what you do. Exactly.
So essentially during the season, every Monday, which is typically the players' day off, we arrange events where the players can go and do hands-on community service. So these are a lot of fun. They range from events at like a board game tournament at Ronald McDonald House where you've never seen players get so competitive over Connect Four and Chutes and Ladders, but they love it. They bring smiles to the kids' faces. Just this past week, we were serving Thanksgiving meals to homeless families. Wow. And really, it runs the full gamut.
And being a former sports guy, I covered the Patriots for years. These guys, you know, are coming off a Sunday where they're bruised and battered. They wake up the next day on their day off,
right,
and then they go out in the community. That's pretty remarkable.
It's amazing. And the thing that was probably most gratifying last year was that in 2011 we had this tremendous season.
You stole my thunder. I was going to ask you this, but go ahead.
Well, we had a tremendous season, and not only that, 100% of our guys participated in one or more community event. 100%. I mean, that's incredible. And for some of the guys, they were coming out week after week after week. A guy like Bruce Miller, anytime he gets a call, he sees the bulletin board with something to do.
He pulls it down and gives you a shot.
He's right there, and he's there to help us out. But Bruce is just one example of, you know, all 53 guys plus the practice squad.
I mean, 100% is pretty remarkable because everyone's got a life outside of work. And for these guys, it's not really work. It's about giving back to the community, and it's all about the kids. We talked to Tony about that too. But there's such a relationship with an athlete and a young man or woman, don't you think?
They take it very seriously, and it starts at the top. The York family is very committed to service, always has been. Coach Harbaugh is driven by service. I mean, there is nothing better than bringing a Make-A-Wish cast out to 49ers practice. Coach Harbaugh brings them into the huddle at the end, really just makes them feel like they are a part of the team.
And your battle cry, keep kids safe, on track for school.
Yes.
Yeah. Pull that up.
Yeah, so keeping kids safe, on track, and in school is how we really center our charitable giving within the community. And what that means is that we're working to eradicate child abuse, to help ensure that kids are in a place where they're safe, they're healthy, and they're doing all that they can to graduate from high school and go on to college. We support a school in East Palo Alto called the 49ers Academy, which is just a tremendous place, a haven for kids in East Palo Alto who need somewhere safe to go and safe to learn. And we're just seeing amazing success.
And that's scattered all around the Bay Area. The Bayview Hunters Point, YMCA, City Year down at San Jose. So it's not just a few places. It's all over, right?
No, up and down the peninsula. Last year we gave $2.4 million to charity, but we also impacted thousands of kids' lives through our hands-on work. And we're not just going in for the autograph opportunity. These guys want to work. This past Monday with the Thanksgiving event, they put on aprons and hats that made them look like turkeys and served Thanksgiving meals to 350 families. There was no complaining about, actually working. That's what they're there to do.
And how does it work? Is there a bulletin board where you say, hey, we have an event coming up, we need X amount of 49ers, can you give us a hand? Or do you go up to specific players and ask them to?
Yeah, we work really hard to get to know the players. They're very open. We help them develop philanthropic platforms, so if there's something that's a natural fit for them, we're going to help them get into those opportunities. Larry Grant, a native of San Francisco, is really passionate about helping us in the Bayview district and is actually hosting an event at the Bayview YMCA and at the Boys and Girls Club in a couple of weeks. Joe Staley, one of our offensive linemen, his mother's a librarian, and he's passionate about literacy. So if there's a reading program, Joe's going to be the biggest guy in the littlest chair, but he'll be there to help out and just encourage kids to read.
I only got about 10 seconds, but that stadium, I mean, they're going so fast.
Incredible.
It's almost done, 25%, right?
It's going to be a huge resource to the community as well. We just couldn't be more happy.
A couple years away playing football there. Joanne, thanks so much for coming in. Good luck against the Bears on Monday night, by the way.
Thank you.
Had to sneak that in. For more information about the work the 49ers do in the community, you can log on to 49ers.com and click on the community button there. That's it this week. Back next week with more Bay Sunday. There we go. In the meantime, have a good week, everybody.